willing to take time out of their day and time away from your family and your jobs and your recreation to help us get elected. So I just want to start off on behalf of the entire Conservative team. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We don't have all the same assets that the Liberals have. I don't know if anybody here has heard of this thing called the CBC. Yeah, I mean, they should have to declare the entire budget of the CBC as an election expense for the Liberal Party of Canada, because they're just in overdrive trying to cover up Mark Carney's background and all the terrible things he's done, either as a head of an asset group that was taking away workers' medical benefits to squeeze a few more dollars of profit out, or whether it was moving the head office of a Canadian company to New York City right before a trade war or a trade dispute started with the U.S. I mean, he's just got a terrible track record, but you would never know that from the CBC. We don't have academic groups that get government funding to help amplify liberal messages, and we don't have government-funded advocacy groups to do the same thing. But we do have a secret weapon. We have all of you, all the people. I would bet my next mortgage payment that not a single person here in this room is doing this tonight because they want a government contract or they want to have a special access to a government program with Tony. You guys, what I've learned about this Conservative Party from my time as leader and before was that we get people involved because they just want a better country. They're not doing it for any favors and any special connections like Liberals do. They just want their kids to have a better opportunity than they themselves had. And I'm sure all of you are in this room for that exact same reason. We've got a great message. We've got a great leader. He's got such a powerful vision for making Canada stronger, putting Canada first, dealing with threats like we're dealing right now with the tariffs by making our economy better, stronger, more dynamic. We're going to stop saying no to our allies, like the Liberals do when they come looking for our LNG. They want to do business with us. Mark Carney and the Liberals would carry on that Trudeau tradition of telling them no. I watched the Prime Minister of Japan in the Oval Office signing a deal with Donald Trump for LNG. That could have happened here in Canada. Mark Carney's going to continue that. He talks about leaving the oil and gas in the ground. He talks about leaving minerals in the ground. He talks about bringing a shadow carbon tax on our manufacturing sector, on our steel workers, our aluminum workers, our manufacturing. That's a recipe for disaster in this country. Pierre's got that vision to get Canada to be a country of yes again. Big nation-building projects where Western Canadian energy can fuel Eastern Canadian manufacturing and displace foreign oil coming into our eastern refineries. I mean, that's something you can get really excited about. Addressing the cost of living issues. The only person who was talking about inflation when the governments were printing money to cover their deficits was Pierre. He was saying this is going to cause inflation. Seniors are going to see their pension checks erode, and workers are going to have their paychecks devalued if the government just prints money. Mark Carney said, no, the fear is deflation. On the biggest economic issue of our generation, Mark Carney got it wrong, Pierre got it right. We've got a plan to make housing more affordable so young people can start their lives, and when they get their careers going, they can afford to get married and have kids and build their own dreams, chase their own dreams. Cleaning up our streets. Tony and I, we watch Liberals, they pass all these laws to give bail instead of jail to dangerous and repeat offenders. Then our police forces say, hey, you know what the big problem is with car thefts? It's car thieves. Who would have thought it? Sometimes I think, to myself, nobody likes an I told you so, but except for the people who told you so. And Conservatives, all of us collectively, can wear that hat because we were warning Canadians back in 2015 that small temporary deficits would turn into big, massive spending that would drive up taxes, interest rates, and inflation. We were warning people that when you legalize hard drug use and have government taxpayer-funded opioids distributed in our communities, that it's going to end up in the black market, increasing addictions. We warned people about all these things, and now it's our job to go door to door to warn Canadians about Mark Carney and how nothing will change if he is allowed to continue governing this country, but that we have the solution. We have that hopeful, positive message about a more prosperous, more free Canada where our government serves the interests of the people, not the other way around. So let's go out there, let's hit those doors, let's take that message one by one, door by door, pole by pole. We're going to win this thing. We're going to send Tony back with a whole bunch of new friends from this area and form a government.
Yeah. Okay.